European Union nations have agreed on an oil embargo against Iran as part of sanctions over its nuclear program. Diplomats in Brussels said that EU foreign ministers would officially adopt the measures hashed out by member countries' 27 ambassadors later on Monday. The measures include an immediate embargo on new contacts with Tehran for crude oil and petroleum products, while existing ones must be brought to an end by July 1st. EU diplomats are calling the measure part of a twin-track approach towards Iran, increased sanctions to discourage what they suspect is Iran's pursuit of nuclear weapons, but emphasize at the same time the international community's willingness to talk. EU Foreign Policy Chief Catherine Ashton said she hoped financial sanctions would persuade Tehran to return to negotiations with Western powers, which she represents in talks with Iran. Russia has apparently signed a contract to sell combat jets to Syria in a show of support for President Bashar Assad's regime. The $550 million deal ensures the delivery of 36 Yak-130 aircraft. If confirmed, the deal would mark an open defiance of international efforts to put pressure on Assad's regime. Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said that Moscow doesn't consider it necessary to offer an explanation or excuses over suspicions that a Russian ship had delivered munitions to Syria despite the EU arms embargo. Russia has been a strong ally of Syria since Soviet times when the country was led by President Bashar Assad's father, Hafez Assad. It has supplied Syria with aircraft missiles, tanks, and other modern weapons. The Yak-130 is a twin-engined combat trainer jet that can also be used to attack ground targets. This week, the first ever Facebook Peace Conference will include representatives from the Arab world and from Israel, and is being promoted by the Paris Center for Peace and the Yalla Palestine Initiative. Thousands of young Jewish and Arab activists from across the Middle East plan to participate in the Peace Conference on Facebook. To name a few, President Shimon Peres, U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, and actress Sharon Stone are set to address the virtual gathering. Uri Savir, director of the Paris Center for Peace, a sponsor of the Facebook group, said that the purpose of the conference is first and foremost to shape the agenda for the Middle East's next generation with regards to the region's future. Today, the initiative has 37,000 members on its page. On the backdrop of recent acts of racism against Israel's Ethiopian community, President Shimon Peres recently visited the Amit Reshit School in Jerusalem, where children of Ethiopian descent have been successfully integrated. There he was inspired by Rachel, the school choir's lead singer. After hearing 8th grader Rachel sing, "If I Forget Thee, O Jerusalem," Peres returned to the president's residence overwhelmed. That night he sat down, put his thoughts in writing, and composed a song for her and for the Ethiopian community. Peres then asked his assistants to send it to musician Idan Reichel and have him add music to the lyrics. Reichel worked on the melody for a week and asked singer Kabra Kasai, who immigrated to Israel from Ethiopia, to perform the president's song. Heavy snows shut down ski slopes at a chilly 1 degree Celsius Mount Hermon on Sunday, where snow levels reached 130 centimeters on the higher peak and 95 centimeters on its lower portion. Snowstorms also hit the Golan Heights, forcing authorities to shut down area schools. The area expects to see cloudy but slightly warmer weather conditions in the coming days. The Israel Electric Company called on the population to limit the use of electrical appliances on Sunday evening, as it expects energy usage to be high due to the cold weather.